your weekly dose of politics,
snark, and heavy metal music.
All rise, motherfucker.
For your hosts, Brandon
and Matt.
I belong.
Performer hasn't been provided with a script. As a matter of fact, I have been permitted to choose my own words and discuss my own ideas regarding the choice that we face in the next few weeks. I have spent most of my life as a Democrat. I recently have seen fit to follow another course.
The defense policy of the United States is based on a simple premise. The United States does not start fights. We will never be an aggressor.
As for the peace that we would preserve, I wonder who among us would like to approach the wife or mother whose husband or son has died in South Vietnam and ask them if they think this is a peace that should be maintained indefinitely. There can be no real peace while one American is dying someplace in the world for the rest of us. We're at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind in his long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening. Well, I think it's time we ask ourselves if we still know the freedoms that were intended for us by the Founding Fathers.
Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. You and I must protect and preserve freedom here, or it will not be passed on to our children, and it will disappear everywhere in the world.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth. And this idea that government is beholden to the people, that it has no other source of power except the sovereign people, is still the newest and the most unique idea in all the long history of man's relation to man. This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves. Regardless of their sincerity, their humanitarian motives, those who would trade our freedom for security have embarked on this downward course. They knew that governments don't control things. A government can't control the economy without controlling people. And they know when a government sets out to do that, it must use force and coercion to achieve its purpose.
We, the people. We, the people, tell the government what to do. It doesn't tell us. We, the people, are the driver. The government is the car. Almost all the world's constitutions are documents in which governments tell the people what their privileges are. Our Constitution is a document in which we, the people, tell the government what it is allowed to do.
This administration in Washington has betrayed the working men and women of this country.
I hope we have once again reminded people that man is not free unless government is limited. There's a clear cause and effect here that is as neat and predictable as a law of physics. As government expands, liberty contracts.
A recession is when your neighbor loses his job. A depression is when you lose yours. And recovery is when President of the United States loses his.
Someday, when the time comes to deliver the final ultimatum, our surrender will be voluntary, because by that time, we will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. The martyrs of history were not fools. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the machine. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm Silent Bob.
You hear that? I think he said Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're checking. Well, maybe.
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 Also known as Sasquatch. And you shut up over there. Hey, Vector. Sleep. Okay. Well, we got a lot to get to. But I'm going to start off right off the bat is Illinois deserves this.
Yep. That's what the people voted.
You voted for this walking rectum, so you deserve this. You didn't fight hard enough. I know we did. We fought tooth and nail. Definitely didn't want this guy in here. But welcome. You can have him. He's yours.
He's all yours.
And people are already bitching. Not just us. I'm talking people on his side going, wait a minute, this is not what we signed up for. Well, guess what? You got it.
You got it.
You want to vote straight line ticket? This is what happens.
But the thing is, though, is this is what you vote. This is what you wanted. This is what you voted for because all that stuff was on his website. You knew exactly what was coming if he got into office.
Hell yes. He was handpicked by Mike Madigan. Of course they knew what they were getting.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. What are you typing? What are you?
I'm trying to watch Pornhub. Would you leave me alone? I mean, it is government shutdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
See,
man, we bombed that motherfucker. Yeah. But it was good. But all right, let's go back. Pritzker is an absolute nightmare. I am really hoping that sooner than later, because of his already dealings and the way he's doing us dirty. I hope he joins his buddy Blagojevich.
I hope so too.
I mean, after all, it was Blagojevich who tried, to sell a Senate seat to the big cherub-looking motherfucker right there. The only thing that he looks like he's going to fight over is a bucket of chicken. He doesn't look like he's not here to fight for Illinois.
no.
But I'll tell you what, he'll crush the fat box. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, Sean. They hold all the constitutional offices, which is bizarre because they know nothing of the Constitution.
Nope.
Everybody likes midget porn.
I just seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently, everybody likes midget porn because in 2 different chat rooms in which they can't see each other. Oh, hey Sue, how you doing?
Howdy, Sue.
Oh, you're in for a treat tonight. We're
Oh,
going to be on
back.
a roll. Yeah, we're going to be on a roll. So let's get right to it. We want to go gun bill first?
Might as well.
All right, let's go gun bill first. Well, apparently, the new game that certain states are wanting to play, which like California, New Jersey, New York, is who can be the most hated government in the country, and apparently who can be the most tyrannical as well. This new bill, thanks to all of you people who voted for this fat thing that is now governor. I know we're not supposed to be saying we're unprofessional because we say names. We're dirty with it. Fuck yes, we're dirty with it. We're pissed off. But Senate Bill 0107. Well, the synopsis amends the Criminal Code of 2012, makes it unlawful for any person to knowingly possess an assault weapon 300 days after the effective date. Well, you can eat my shit. Mine got took away in a tornado. I'm sorry about your luck. You ain't finding it. 300 days after the effective date of the Amendatory Act, accept possession of weapons registered with the Department of State Police in the time provided. That's not going to happen either. You know why? Because I've already fucking done that.
Yep. Yes.
Apparently, they don't know what the NIC system is. Apparently, they don't know that in the state of California, we have a little plastic card that we have to show to everybody says we are legal to own a gun. So I'm not going to do any more than that. You can eat my shit.
I was going to say it's called the FOID card.
Yeah, it's called a lot of things.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, it's a confiscation bill. That's for damn right. Yes, Mike, that is true. Your cock does look bigger in a midget's hand. I'm not going to argue with that.
No.
What have we done?
I don't know. I think Ho Ho jumped in the middle of it because he's like, never mind.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't know what I got into.
no. He said no Spreaker in the restream. So apparently Spreaker's still glitching out. Who's that?
Oh yeah, Ho Ho. Yeah, there's some issues with Spreaker. I don't know if it's an update or what, but it takes a while for it to connect.
Okay. Anyhow, this is as for any bill or it says on top an act concerning criminal law. It says be it enacted by the people of the state of Illinois represented in the General Assembly. Just by that right there, they're full of shit because they do not represent the state of Illinois.
No, not at all.
Matt, do you have that up there with you?
I don't have the bill.
You don't have the bill. Okay, I'll go with the bill. I'll do the bill stuff. We'll just banner back and forth.
I've just got an article up, and I'm just waiting to see if some of this stuff pulls through.
Well, here's what we got. All right. Section 24-1.9, possession, delivery, sale, and purchase of assault weapons. Definition in this section: antique firearm, and it goes into the definitions. I'm sorry, I skipped over some part of it. Assault weapon means a semi-automatic rifle that has the capacity to accept a large capacity magazine, detachable or otherwise, and one or more of the following: only a pistol grip without a stock.
Huh?
How?
What?
Any capable of functioning as a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand. So they don't want you to be in control of the firearm that you're shooting. They just want you to sit there and go like this. I don't even do that with my dick. I got control. I'm like, honk. Sometimes I squeeze it too hard and it's like one of those little fucking stress balls and the eyes pop out. But, I'm sitting there like, yeah, we're talking about it, you're picturing it.
I gotta have a drink after that.
Yeah. But any feature capable of functioning as a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand. Well, it's a good thing I'm left-handed because that's my trigger finger, so I can hold it. A folding, telescoping, or thumb-hole stock. Short people beware. You can't buy a rifle with a fucking collapsible stock anymore.
Nope.
A shroud attached to the barrel.
Are you serious?
Flash hiders.
No, hold on, Mark. Think about this. A shroud attached to the barrel. What is the purpose of the shroud that's attached to the barrel?
Isn't it to dissipate the heat?
To keep you from burning your
Your
dick
hand.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it makes it look scary. That's why.
Yeah. To keep you. Its sole purpose is to keep you from burning your dick skinner. Okay. Because I get it. It'd be ribbed for your pleasure afterwards, but it'd be very painful. But again, they're saying, well, you can't use your hand on this. You can't have one that you can put. This is how you hold a rifle, you dumb fuck. We don't go like this. We don't go, okay, I'm gonna shoot at that shit now. Pew. It doesn't work that way. There we go. Okay, I'm not going too far with this, am I? Anyhow, let's go back to it. And by the way, the finish in the shroud attachment, partially or completely encircles the barrel. This is what they're saying. Allowing the bearer to, allowing the bearer to hold the firearm with the non-trigger hand without being burned, but excluding a slide that closes the barrel, or muzzle brake or muzzle compensator, which, by the way, most of your rifles already have. And they apparently don't know what the reason for that particular piece of product is either. Because it has nothing to do with, assault rifle stuff. It has to do with, I don't know, just the gas. Have you ever ate a face full of gas? I know I have, because I'm left-handed, and most rifles, especially AR-15s and stuff like that, are right-handed. So sometimes I've gotten hit with fucking casings in the face. I'm like, okay, ow. But well, you were at the gun range with me when one landed in my crotch of my pants. I'm going, dick's hot, dick. I'm flicking casings off my crotch. I'm like, all right, I got to do something about this. And I went and finally got the deflector out of the bag. Can't have a heat shield on the 590 gun. Are you fucking kidding me? All right. Yeah, I'm a southpaw. What the problem is? Anyhow, let's get back to this. Okay. A semi-automatic pistol or any semi-automatic rifle that has a fixed magazine that has the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds. How many rounds are in your...
in my duty weapon?
Your duty weapon?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, shit. You're in trouble
You're
now.
in trouble.
That means, and I guarantee you, I bet that doesn't exclude police officers or security. I bet it's not even mentioned in there.
So far, I haven't come across it. Let's see. A semi-automatic pistol that has the capacity to accept a detachable magazine and has one or more of the following. Let me scroll down because I'm out of room here. Any feature capable of functioning as a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand. Folding telescope in your thumbhole stock. When's the last time you saw... never mind. Stupid. A shroud attached to the barrel or... a shroud on a fucking...
Pistol?
Does it literally say
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Oh
it
my
does.
God.
Dude, look at my screen. Tell me I'm fucking lying. That is the bill. That is the actual bill from the Illinois Gov.
Who's the idiot that wrote this up?
Libtards. I would love to know.
God.
Oh, wait. A muzzle brake or compensator. You know what? I'm going to go get me a Barrett 50 muzzle and stick it on my 9mm. Like, is this what you're talking about? I wouldn't be able to hold the fucker up.
No.
You know? I'd be gangster gripping the shit out of the thing because it'd be like this. I'd be shooting the ground. The capacity to accept a detachable magazine at some location outside of the pistol grip.
What?
Where the fuck are we going to... Oh, sweet dear 8 pound, 7 ounce baby Jesus.
Leave it to these 8-pound waterheads.
Yes, your MP5 is the devil, but then again, so is anything we own, but I lost all mine in a tornado.
Mine too.
I don't know what you're talking about. They don't exist. Yes, Mr. Roger, that is the truth. AR does, in fact, stand for asshat repellent. It sure as hell doesn't stand for assault rifle. It stands for armor-light rifle, but you can't tell that to... Oh, shit, we're still going. We got more shit. Man, they're literally hitting everything. I mean, there's going to be nothing left. Any shotgun with a revolving cylinder.
Huh?
In other words, the circuit judge.
Yeah, the judge.
A conversion kit, part or combination of parts in which an assault weapon can be assembled if those parts are in possession of, or under the control of the same person. What the fuck?
The kit for doing the 80% receivers.
So you can't buy one then?
No.
You just
pretty
3D
much.
you just 3D print one then.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, no.
No.
None of us own metal lathes.
No.
Or TIG welders or anything.
CNC.
No.
Nobody
No
owns a CNC.
We don't own none of that stuff. Mine got taken in a tornado again.
Yes, sir.
Hold
Dorothy
on.
took that one.
Here's where it gets better. Here's where it gets better. Shut up, you little bastard. Assault weapon includes, but is not limited to, the assault weapon models identified as follows.
Oh, they're actually
Lord.
going to identify
Yes.
them.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, geez.
Here we go. AK, AKM, AKS, AK-47, AK-74, ARM, MAC-90, MSR, NHM, the NHM-90, HM-91, SA-85, SA-93, the VEPR. Who the fuck has a VEPR? Who wrote this shit? AR-10, AR-15, Bushmaster XM-15, Armalite M-15, or Olympic Arms PCR. Bitch, mine is not any of those,
Nope.
so eat a dick.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a bastard child, actually. Oh, wait, still going. AR-70, Calico Liberty, Dragunov SVD Sniper Rifle, or Dragunov SVU. The FN-FAL. It's a wooden stock single. What the shit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The LAR. Are we talking about Quest for Fire? Or are we talking about guns?
I don't know.
I don't know.
FNC High Point Carbine.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
I know. Sean, I know. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Sean, hey, read what Sean's got. I kind of missed it, and for some reason it's not allowing me to scroll up.
Which one?
Well,
About the gun bill?
yeah, one that starts with my name.
Brandon knows when you see these gun bills come out, they are sent out by left-wing gun lobby. So much of the obscure language is a telling marker where they get their information. Frauds and corrupt career politicians.
Hey, by the way, I can't reply to anybody on Restream.
Nice.
It's not.
I mean, I can talk to them on here, but look, watch. Lit up, right?
Huh.
That sucks.
It's not replying. Yeah, listener Mike, my AR-15 is also a hunting rifle. I use it to shoot coyotes in the face.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get back to the bill. This is gonna be a long fucking night, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, where did I stop off? Oh, the Sega, the SAR-8, SAR-4800, SKS with detachable magazine, SLG 95, SLR 95 or 96, the Steyr AUG. Why? I'd love to have one of those.
Mm-hmm.
The Sturm Ruger Mini 14. The Tavor. Dude, I don't know of anybody who has a Tavor. I would hump a Tavor, but I don't have one. Thompson 1927, Thompson M1, or Thompson 1927 Commando, or Uzi, Galil, Uzi Sporter, Galil Sporter, Gliger Sniper Rifle, Calico M110, MAC-10, which I've already fucking mentioned, MAC-10, MAC-11, MPA-3, Olympic Arms OA. Holy fuck, that keeps going. Tech 9, well, there goes rap music. Tech 9's blocked. Tech DC-9, Tech 22 Scorpion, or AB-10, or, again, mentioning Uzi.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, nobody would fucking own an Uzi unless they're going to use it for a desk prop, because they're highly inaccurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're good to like 30 feet. What the fuck would you want one of those for? And I'm sure as hell I'm not going to carry it as a conceal and carry. But excuse me, let me whip this out. All right. Now stand still. Because this is what you're going to have to do with one of those, because they're junk.
Mm-hmm.
Arms Core 30 BG, SPOS 12 or Law 12, Striker 12. Well, fuck, there goes all the fun with the Striker.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all have a Striker.
Yeah, no kidding.
Street Sweeper. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, Mike. We heard you. And Roger, sorry I can't type to you because for some reason it won't work. And Ho-Ho, if you're listening, you're not talking, so you're no fun. Let's go back here. let's just keep going with this bill, man. I mean, there's a lot to it. Assault weapon does not include any firearm that has been made permanently inoperable. Yeah, because I'm going to have a fucking
Wall hanger.
no shit. Or satisfies the definition of antique firearm. You mean like Madigan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he still walks around with a musket. Weapons designed for Olympic target shooting events. Well, guess what? The AR-15 is one of them, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. 3-gun competition,
Assault weapon attachment means any device capable of being attached to a firearm that is specifically designed for making or converting a firearm into any of the firearms listed in the paragraph.
Bump stock.
They're called accessories, sweetness. I'm just saying.
So that foregrip that I was looking at is banned.
Yeah. Well, it's time to get the stuff now because there was stuff on that list that was like, well, I better go ahead and buy it now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sean, you know damn well nobody's going to mobilize. I've been doing this for what? How long? I've been doing the radio show for 8 years. I've been
Dude,
for
I'm
15.
like, I'm ready. I'm to the point. I'm like, I'm
ready
ready.
to take a shit on their front porch.
I was going to say I'm sure the NRA is going to get involved in this, and
Oh, shit's going to get ugly. Let's put it that way. So what do you think? Do you think we should pause on this bill and take a break? We've already been on for 26 minutes.
Yeah, we'll take a break and get back on it when we get back.
Yeah, we're going to get back to this. I promise you that because it's not over yet. And you little bastard, shut up. All right, we'll be right back. Oh, by the way, this band as a local band or a national touring band, but they're still a local band. They were down at Rock for Relief, and they're pretty damn good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So I think we're going to play this song. We will be back in a few minutes.
time. We are the broken hearted. We are
Hey lefties, liberals, and progressives. This is not a safe space. I repeat, this is not a safe space.
If you are one of those squishies who are easily offended, put on your safety pins, pussy hats, and leave this radio station. Or you can free yourself and get educated.
Well, hell yeah! I tried to twist him up, but he wouldn't have it. Hell no. This old boy's wild. We about to have to keep this one.
You are listening to the Machine Radio Show with your hosts, Brandon
And Matt.
Talking about a bunch of hobos with fingers in each other's pooper in a stranger's car with talk radio playing really loud. It's going to be a nice evening.
Okay, shit just got real weird. I think I'm gonna need a safe space.
What the? Are those friends of yours, Matt?
Oh, hell no.
Are you sure?
Oh, shut your dumpster and start the show already.
Well, all right, pissy pants. Let's do everything you want to do. All right, now let's get back to this massive ass raping of a bill brought to you by the wonderful, wonderful Blagojevich Jr. Anyhow, let's get back to the bill. There's still more to the bill. Yeah. It just keeps on fucking going. Where'd we stop off at? Oh, yeah. In fact, I went too far down. All right. As we were talking about SB 0107, the bill to ban all firearms in the state of Illinois. And if you think I am, lying about that, you can look up the bill for yourself and read it. You don't need to be a lawyer because apparently whoever wrote this isn't one either. We were talking about how the assault weapon does not include any, that has been made permanently inoperable. Okay, we mentioned they want you to break them, to fuck them up so they can't fire again. Well, they can kiss my ass. I didn't spend that kind of money for a good shooting rifle to, destroy it. It says detachable magazine means any ammunition feeding device, the function of which is to deliver one or more ammunition cartridges into the chamber, which can be removed from the firearm without the use of any tool, including a bullet or ammunition cartridge. Who wrote this?
I don't know. I don't even think they were intelligent.
No. Forrest Gump could have done a better job. Locking mechanism means secured by a device or mechanism other than firearm safety.
What?
What the fuck? Who wrote? Seriously, who wrote this? Designed to render a firearm temporarily inoperable or a box or container capable of containing a firearm that cannot be securely locked. This reads like a fucking idiot. Muzzle brake means a device attached to the muzzle of a weapon. That utilizes escaping gas to reduce recoil. Oh shit! You don't want it to be accurate. You gotta have sloppy ass firearms. So why did they put the high point on there? Because it's a sloppy ass firearm. Mm-hmm. Wow. The Department of State Police shall take all steps necessary to carry out the requirements of this section within 180 days. In other words, confiscation.
Good luck to them. I don't think there's enough ISP to go around to confiscate all the weapons.
Nope, they will not. Yes, Mayor Quimby. Hey, Trucker Al. No, they are not familiar with gun anatomy. I would, honestly, and I want everybody to do this. Seriously, if you can. This is no joke. Here's what I want you to do. If you are within earshot of this radio show, especially in the state of Illinois, because you probably have to be in the state of Illinois to request this, call Blago Jr. Pritzker's office and request that I get to sit down and talk with him on camera.
Don't stop there. Start blowing up his email, too.
Yeah, emails, phone calls, anything. Say there's a man from the Machine Radio Show who would love to sit down and talk about SB 0107 directly with the gravy sweating Pritzker. Trust me, it would be it'd be amazing.
So how quickly would the Secretary of State Police haul you out of the governor's office?
Oh, Josh wants the number. Hey Matt, can you look that up while I'm talking? Well, I'll keep reading the bill.
I'll see if I can find it.
Just look up Governor McBushy Tits or something.
Governor McGrimace. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Governor Gravy Tits. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, let's go back to what we were saying here. All right, we'll rehash a little bit. The Department of State Police shall take all steps necessary to carry out the requirements of this section within 180 days after the effective date of this amendatory act of the 101st General Assembly, except as provided in subsections. And notice it spells deaf. Well, a short version of deaf. There's an A missing, but DEF. Subsections D, E, and F. And H. We forgot the H. Of this section, or on or after the date of this amendatory act, the 101st General Assembly, it is unlawful for any person within the state to knowingly deliver, sell, or purchase, or cause to be delivered, sold, or purchased, or cause to be possessed by another an assault weapon or assault weapon attachment. Again, we're talking about confiscation. Except otherwise provided in the subsections. Yeah. Wow. This really does read stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're getting into the point where we see exactly what they want from us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Provided in a registration affidavit under the oath of affirmation, can't speak, and in the form and manner prescribed by the Department of State Police on or after 180 days after the effective date of the Amendatory Act of 101st General Assembly, but within 300 days after the effective date of this Amendatory Act, his or her name, date of birth, firearms identification number, and the make, model, caliber, and serial number of the weapon, proof of a locking mechanism that properly fits the weapon. The affidavit shall include a statement that the weapon is owned by the person submitting the affidavit and that he or she owns a locking mechanism for the weapon. The affidavit form shall include the following statement printed in bold type. Warning, entering false information on this form is punishable as perjury under Section 32-2 of the Criminal Code of 2012. Yeah. Man, this thing just keeps on fucking going, too. Oh, holy shit. There's like another 3 pages. We're not going to read this whole thing. I'm sorry, we can't bore you that much. No, that's not just a registry, Sean. That is an all-out. If you don't comply, we're going to take your
Confiscation.
shit. If you have,
We're
if you
going to
have one of
try
these-
to confiscate.
Yeah, if you have one of these, we're going to take your shit. If you have any attachments, we're going to take your shit. So basically what they're trying to do is take your shit. And, Blago Jr., I hate to tell you this, but, you know.
This is my boomstick!
I paid for it with my money, legally owned, and I will not let you have it. You want it that bad, you can take your fat billionaire ass right down to my house and stand in front of me. Correct, Mike. They would be useless as Tier 4. Well, they can jail me all they want. All they're going to do is make me a martyr of the cause.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's going to be more that'll follow me, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. I'll join you.
So anyhow, we are done with that bill. That is not the only one that he has actually passed. He also managed to executive order the excuse me. Dang it. I gotta get some beer. he's been trying to pass several of them so far, including the gun licensing bill, which apparently, again, they didn't do their homework because that already happens. We already answered to the ATF. We already answered to the Illinois State Police. We have the NICS system. And there's absolutely zero proof. You can look this up for yourself if you don't believe me, which you probably don't because you're probably a liberal asshat that's listening to this fucking radio show right now. Look this up for yourself. Places that have tried this, you know, the whole handful, like New Jersey and California, have cited that it had made zero difference. There is no proof of any difference of doing this. So all you're doing is creating a revenue generation system for the state of Illinois, which, by the way, he's already managed to fuck us there, too. We'll get into that here in a minute. This is a revenue-generating situation, which would actually screw anybody but fucking Shields, basically. Anybody who has a gun shop would effectively be put out of business over this because they won't be able to afford to be compliant, and this is by design.
Well, yeah, of course it's by design.
Oh, I found his Twitter account too, and I'm posting that also.
Yeah, I need more Kraken, Mike. Yes, we do. We're almost out of Kraken. It's going to be sad because we're going to have to go back to some basic nasty bullshit.
If anybody would like to donate a bottle to the show, I'm sure you guys will take donations.
Yeah, I've been unemployed since December 1st, so you know, hey. Fucking tornado. But yeah, you know, just do that. Anybody who wants to, hey Matt, go ahead and read the number and the email off to Blagojevich Jr. The cherubs
phone number 1217-782-6830 or 1217-782-6831. If you would like, oh no, I froze up here. If you'd like to email him, governor's office at illinois.gov. And if you'd like his Twitter handle, it's at govpritzker. So you can message him on there too.
Apparently I can't.
I'm having problems too. I'm froze up. Oh, now it's not responding.
Isn't responding.
No, it's going.
My app just crashed.
Lovely. Yeah, Chris, we need to take a trip to get more Kraken. That's for damn sure. But remember, what I want you guys to say. What I want you guys to say is that Brandon, the host of the Machine Radio Show, would like to have a face-to-face with JB, Big Cherub Pritzker, face-to-face with him on camera. And it's got to be live. It cannot be edited. I want to sit right in front of this man and just destroy his bill and destroy him right there on site. And I don't, and it's got to be a time frame because I do not want them to try and cut me off. I don't want them to shut it down. Anything like that. I want this to happen. And like I said, I want to do it live. And here's my stipulations with him. It's just me and him. There will be no lawyers. There will be no, guys that are supposed gun experts because they're full of shit, obviously, by reading this bill. I want to sit face-to-face with this son of a bitch and take care of business. Because I'll tell you right now, I will destroy him. There is no question about it. I know more about this than he'll ever wish he could, up to and including the laws that have already been enacted. I've been at this for a long time. Try me. And Matt, since my blood pressure is going through the fucking roof at the moment. Can you dole out some liquor, please?
I can. Oh, that one didn't go through. That must have been when my app crashed. Oh well, I put it back up again.
Well, anyhow, like I said before, we got a lot to talk. We got a lot to talk about with Pritzker and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that him and his buddy Blagojevich get to share a cell, and that he gets to do this.
Bend over and take it up the tailpipe!
I was just getting ready to ask which one of them would be dropping the soap the most.
Well, see, Blagojevich has been in there a little while, but Pritzker has a big mushy butt.
Not
So
while
I
he's. I was gonna say not while he's pouring the alcohol, especially the Kraken.
I'm sorry, Matt.
I about spilt it.
Yes.
Let's not do that. I mean, you can hear them two fucking arguing right now, can't you? Mm-hmm. And
I highly
that's-
doubt they fucking taught you to fucking close your eyes and fucking come wherever you want.
Oh.
I've got more.
I'll let one of the two of you have that one.
All right.
Seeing how it's fuller.
Hey, I could. You need a little bit more.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Mine. All right. Well, this lovely shot of the Kraken. We are not sponsored by them, but we wish we were. By the way, we are still accepting sponsors. So if you want to be a part of the radio show, that's right, baby. This shot will be for me possibly sitting in front of Pritzker. Because it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do it. Yes. Ooh, that does have a bite to it at the bottom of the bottle. Fuck off.
Damn.
Oh, the beer didn't make it better. The beer didn't make it better. Woo. Anyhow, we need to get back to what we were doing, which is talking about Pritzker and Blagojevich in the same cell together, getting all cozy. I mean, we're talking about it, you're picturing it, and it's going. It's the mechanics of the whole thing. I mean, how is it going to work?
I don't know. You think Blagojevich has been lifting a lot of weights?
Yeah, dick weights. Him and Fat Bob are getting that big meaty dick. I mean, I'm fairly for certain that they don't have conjugal visits.
I mean, but that whole bill, it's all about just taking guns away from people.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
It's
with
all-
everything that's listed on there.
It leads right to confiscation.
Yep. And like I said, if the police are not exempt from it, they're not going to enforce it.
They're not exempt. Nowhere did it exempt law enforcement or
There was no clause in there for law
Yeah.
enforcement. Yeah, zero, nothing.
I mean, a lot of law enforcement carry magazines, and that means they won't be able to carry them anymore either.
I was going to say your service weapon fits into that
Yeah.
category.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I can't get that image of those two out of my head. Fuck, Matt, come on. Oh, I'm never going to be right again after that. Thank you for that fucking visual. I mean, do you think it's going to be that bad where they're...
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a dump truck.
That's Blagojevich talking, by the way.
Mike said he's taking shots for us.
Well, I thank you, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
The blue hats are just easier to see for target practice. We don't waste booze around here, dude. I'm sorry, that's not
No.
going to happen. Less lethal weapons for cops. That would be nice.
Yeah, and body cams. They got to have body cams.
Right.
And my ultimate question: how would the less lethal weapons work in Chicago?
They probably wouldn't because criminals don't obey gun laws, and
I know.
therefore it's just not going to work that way.
And the cops will get to the point that they just won't go into those neighborhoods anymore.
Yep. And then it's going to be really bad. Not that it isn't bad now, but it's going to be really bad.
We've seen this all happen before. I mean, remember RoboCop?
Yes.
We already got AIs coming.
Yes.
That's not funny, dude. I was picturing more along the lines of like it's going to end up like Judge Dredd eventually.
I honestly could see that.
That was more what I was thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Judge, jury, and executioner right there.
And no, not the Stallone version. We're talking about the reboot version.
The reboot version where we're throwing people off buildings.
Yeah, because that's actually who Dredd was.
Yes. Yes, he was.
You know what? We're going to go ahead because we got to talk more about Pritzker and we got a lot more shit to get to. So let's go ahead and play a song in honor of this fuck.
Yes.
We're going straight death metal. So I hope you like it. But first I got to do what I was going to do.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
We'll be back. Hey Matt, I got to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
All right.
I mean, you're driving the Taurus.
The Taurus, yeah.
The Taurus, which I sold to you, and I'm sorry. Wouldn't you like to have more horsepower in that thing?
Yeah, actually, I would.
I mean, we could do it. I hear they do make cams for them little motors.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we can get some higher compression pistons, and I mean, we'd have to have them custom made.
Yeah.
But I mean, nobody would ever think that this shit would come from a Taurus.
Oh yeah.
And I just come to think of it. I mean, a lot of the stuff that's that's done with my cars is done by one company. And you know what? I think they're our sponsor, aren't they?
Actually, they are.
Yeah, we do have a sponsor. Strangely enough. So yeah, if you need some help, here's our sponsor. Hey, this is Brandon from the Machine Radio Show. If you are anything like me, then you love having plenty of horsepower to play around with. That is why I recommend visiting NCP Speed Machine in Taylorville. NCP offers many services such as performance engine builds, automotive machining, specialty car repair, performance parts, and dyno services. If you want a great reliable stock rebuild or enough horsepower to make your pants tight and your face crack with a smile, then NCP Speed Machine is your place to go. You can give them a call at 217-825-8249 or stop in and say hello. NCP is located at 110 North Webster Street in Taylorville, Illinois. Tell them Brandon from the Machine Radio Show sent you. And by the way, I just noticed I was wearing a Rocket Chassis late model racing shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I've noticed that since I walked in the room.
Yeah, I forgot I had it. But I'm wearing it, and it's pretty. I better stop doing that.
Doesn't make you feel schmexy.
A little bit. And it's not a
Well, that's why he's rubbing himself.
And I'm getting too fat to wear a schmedium.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Gonna have to go up to a large?
No, I'm gonna have to start fucking working out and stop eating cheeseburgers and shit. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, I don't want to be like Blago Jr. In any way, shape, or form. I mean, he can keep his money and everything. By the way, Pritzker signed another executive order joining what?
The U.S. Climate Alliance.
Oh. He's another one of those that believes the greatest threat to the world is, in fact, climate change, when he doesn't understand is that it's irrefutable proof that this has happened throughout the ages. In other words, you're a bit of a dumbass. Pritzker on yesterday, signed an executive order for Illinois to join the U.S. Climate Alliance, meaning the state will agree to advance the goals of the Paris Climate Agreement, which we backed out of because we were the fucking funders to this whole thing.
I was just getting ready to say, we're not part of that anymore.
Not as a federal government, no.
Hey, Vector.
Apparently, he doesn't pay attention to anything that's going on.
Well, no. Not at the federal level. He's a Democrat.
Hey, Vector.
So, since we're not part of this, what kind of shady stuff is actually going on? Is there some...
Dude, get him to sleep or pull his battery.
Is he being stubborn?
Yes.
Hey, Vector. Sleep.
Oh, I see, a little bastard just didn't want to listen to me.
Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Asshole. The United States signed on to the Paris Agreement, a treaty that aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in 2016 President Donald Trump withdrew from it in June 2017, saying that the pact would hurt the U.S. economy. In response, the Climate Alliance was formed so individual states and territories could sign on to the standards. Of course they did.
That makes a little more sense.
Holy shit, we got chat and I didn't even see it. Stay off the hot dogs. I'm not eating hot dogs, I'm eating cheeseburgers, bitch. Yeah, listener Josh, we'll get to that later. I was actually going to talk about that, sadly enough. Yeah, correct, Josh. It is actually illegal for them to do this. Pritzker is speaking alongside environmental advocates at a news conference at Southwind Park's Aaron's Pavilion in Springfield on Wednesday, said the executive order shows his administration will stand on the side of science and of reason. Apparently not, because you're fucking retarded.
I mean, we just got done reading the bill.
I said the R word. I'm sorry.
We just got done reading the bill that you're trying to get passed.
Yeah. We know that climate change is real. Well, yeah, it's real. It went from global warming to climate change. They called it climate change now because they're like, oh, well, this is, everybody's already been calling it climate change. Because climate change is, in fact, fucking real. The problem is that we are not the cause of it.
Right.
In fact, poor Al Gore is losing his shit because the polar ice caps did not melt. In fact, they gained ground.
But he was super serial, guys.
Yeah. He invented the internet.
Just ask him.
Still looking for Man Bear Pig, too.
This is true. But what about Puppy Monkey Baby? Anyhow, Pritzker, who became the 18th governor to join the alliance, said adhering to the alliance's goals will be a gradual evolution. I think evolution probably would have helped this man. Because I'm pretty sure he's still back in fucking Cro-Magnon.
I don't know. That's kind of stretching it.
Neanderthal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he does have a pretty good-sized forehead. Why do I hear a Subaru?
Subaru.
Yeah. All right. Has anyone been saying anything because I'm backwards on it? Man, bear, pig, yeah. No, we're still looking for Puppy Monkey Baby, too. A fucking commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I catch myself doing it, too. I'm like, Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy Monkey Baby.
We're going to be doing that all night now.
Yeah.
Even off air, we're going to be sitting there going, Puppy Monkey Baby. And no, the show is not scripted.
Not at all.
I have said all along that this is, Blago Jr. I have said all along that when you talk about environmental justice, you have to be talking about the change that has happened over the decades of families that have depended on coal-fired plants and the mining of coal. Well, yeah, because that's the technology we actually have.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking tard. I gotta stop saying that. It's not nice to say shit like
No,
that.
it's not.
It's very demeaning to people.
Mm-hmm.
Just call him an ignorant dumbass.
Okay, Red Foreman, we'll take care of it. Pritzker said he has already had informal conversations with utility companies in Illinois. We're going to have to continue the dialogue about how we're going to evolve, providing for our energy needs for the state. What does that write down to? More money out the fucking window.
Yeah.
City Water, Light and Power spokesman Amber Sabin said it is too early to say what kind of impact the Climate Alliance will have on Springfield-owned utility company. Horseshit. We already know what it's going to do. It's going to shut you down.
Yeah.
We're going to be importing our energy from other states, and we already do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because Chicago is a great hungry beast.
Yes, it is.
Jennifer Whaling, Executive Director of Illinois Environmental Council, said that the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has found There are only 12 years left to limit carbon emissions to keep climate change at moderate levels. Oh, dear sweet
How did they
Jesus.
come up with that figure?
Yeah, no shit.
12 years left? And what happens then? Are we all going to die? Are they saying that's when the end of the world's going to happen?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're all going to be running around in those fucking Fallout masks and shit like that trying to breathe.
So they're putting a date on the end of the world again?
Pretty much.
I thought that was supposed to happen 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, let me correct myself real quick. Not Fallout. Let's go with Gears of War. Have to run around in suits in case you get rust lung.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about video games. We must be violent.
No, we're just nerds.
Mm-hmm.
No, video games are violent. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I drink enough crack and I'll be seeing a lot more than the puppy monkey baby. I don't even think we have any left. Mike, you're hurting my feelings.
I think there's enough Kraken for about
half a shot.
The rest of us are going to get stuck with the
all right. Who wants
Captain Blow Me?
Who wants to throw hands over it?
You can have the half a shot.
Well, I knew you were going to say no, Matt. I guess it's going to be down to you and me. Bare knuckle boxing, 5 rounds.
Sean's got a point there. He says this is like finding an expiration date on your Himalayan salt, which is 3 million years old.
He's right, though.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right, though. Oh, wow. I'm actually having trouble trying to wrap my head around this one. Oh, wait, we got a good one. Hold on, I gotta read this comment. For Central Illinois, the consequences could be a much drier climate, according to Jack Darren.
Huh?
Does it look dry outside to you?
I was going to say, I think a little bit drier would be much appreciated right now.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Very much so. I was going to say the...
Why do I picture this jackass wearing a fucking cardigan sweater and Dockers?
and he has a man bun.
Yeah, and penny loafers.
Mm-hmm.
In all honesty, the rain that washed away the snow recently would have... yeah. Would be... drier climate would be much nicer.
Darren also said it could also lead to rain coming when it isn't needed, causing intense flooding. Like that's not happening now.
I said last I checked, we already had quite a few floods lately in the last couple of years. So this would be a wrong statement to make, you fucking moron. Why did you do that, Josh?
I was wondering when you were going to see that.
He texted me the link to Puppy Monkey Baby. I'm totally... Yes, Chris, hazmat suits. I saw that. I don't see where he sent it.
He just said he could text it to you.
No, don't do that.
He's saying, yes, do it, please.
Excuse me.
Sounds like he does need that half a shot of
Yeah,
Kraken.
I think you need it more than I do.
Somebody please help me. Because we're still talking about fucking Pritzker. I mean, look at this guy.
He's almost as bad as Ocasio.
I'm telling you, that man sweats gravy.
White or brown.
His hair gel is fucking French fry grease. I guarantee it. He's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
I was going to say...
his neck is taking over his face, if that's possible. It's actually swallowing his head. We're talking about it. You're picturing it. It's good.
And the sad thing is he's a billionaire.
Josh, you're an
Inherited, but
he sent
he
fucking
actually...
monkey maybe to my fucking phone.
Oh, God.
Yes.
All right. I'm opening it, okay? I'm opening it. I promise you. Wait for it. Unplugging the phone.
Puppy monkey baby. 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 Mountain Dew Kickstart.
And we're not sponsored by Mountain Dew either.
Nope.
You're a dick, Josh. Because I'm gonna be doing that the rest of the night. I'm literally gonna fucking leave here, go home, and be like, puppy monkey baby. You guys are not helping me.
And no, Trucker Al is not our governor. It's the state of Illinois' governor.
We don't claim him.
Not at all.
Oh, dude, that is just tragic. That's not even half a shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
We still got more to talk about Pritzker, and we're out of booze.
The good booze, yes.
Well, the good stuff.
Okay. I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
I have an idea. Matt, follow me. Follow me with this. What can we do right now as a game on air, on the camera, that would, the person who loses has to mix this and drink it.
You're going to taint the Kraken with this
Why
stuff?
would you do
For the
that?
sake of good radio, we're
Why
gonna
the
fuck
hell
it
would
up.
you do that?
Come on, Matt. You know you want to do it.
Taint the Kraken.
Why would you
almost
taint the last
blasphemy.
of
Oh,
the
it's going to be
nectar
worse than
of the
blasphemy because
god?
that's just going to be nasty.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what we gonna do?
I don't know.
Fuck it. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Best two out of three. Whoever loses has to mix that nasty garbage with the good stuff and actually drink it. And I'm talking full fucking shot too. All right, let's do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, motherfucker.
1, 2, 3, shoot. All right, you got that one. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, I got that one. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Fuck! I got it.
Damn it! I lost. I had a good run. It's been nice knowing everybody.
Now, before you pour that crap
Yeah.
into that bottle, should I make a confession as to something?
You rubbed your dick on it?
No, that isn't what I was going to confess to. I was going to confess to the fact that I do actually have a small bottle of Kraken at home that I could easily go home and get.
Oh, God, this ain't gonna be right.
But since
What
you
have I
actually
got
went
myself
through
into
that,
again?
I will let you finish mixing the two of them and actually follow through with what you said.
What have I got myself into? You were supposed to fucking lose, not me. That's
Just like with the poo cupcakes, I will let you finish
Yeah,
with what you're...
I lost the last one and got fucking sugar tits. just so everybody knows, I'm not fucking around, okay? This is what's left of the Kraken. This is this nasty... Tastes like it's been fucking filtered through somebody's jockstrap stuff.
What is it, Captain Morgan Black or
Black.
something like that?
And I did say a full one, did I not?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So that bitch is up to the rim, right?
Close enough. Which is why I said before you mixed the two, I could have actually gone home and gotten a small bottle of...
Go $5 ass down before I make change.
I don't want to do it now, but I gotta. Oh, this is a fucking mistake. I don't even want to do it. All right, here I go.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Chase that
Wow.
shit down.
Oh. That's worse on the
Dude,
back
his face.
The aftertaste. I can only imagine.
Yeah, because the aftertaste of that Captain Morgan is horrendous.
Oh my god! Look at I got tears. Look at this shit. I got tears.
Tears in his eyes. Yes.
Oh my! $5 down before I make change.
Yes, that was awesome.
I didn't do that. You seen that, right? My hands are right here. I didn't touch that motherfucker. It did it itself. Oh, I so hate life right now. The Kraken is the shit, Mr. Ron.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, thanks for joining us, Mr. Ron. Now that I'm definitely regretting what I just did. Oh, dude, that's bad. All right, let's get back to Prisker while my eyes are still watering. He signs another order supporting immigrant families. Does the guy behind him look like he's sniffing Prisker?
He's like,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon. Fried chicken.
I don't think that's bacon, son.
Why does he smell so good? He smells like a Chinese restaurant. He must have hit the buffet 3 hours before.
No, he is the buffet.
Because it took him 3 hours, to finish his meal. Prisker has signed an executive order his office says will protect immigrants and refugees in Illinois. Well, what about the rest of us, dickface?
Yeah,
because
no
you're
shit.
taking away our fucking rights.
Well, we don't vote for them. That's why.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't have anything to do with voting in the state of Illinois, so.
Dude, it's still coming.
I bet that tasted pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you're going to lose next time and you have to drink that. Oh, that's terrible.
I was going to say, if you read that article that I sent to you, no, we have no rights to vote in the state of Illinois, so.
Wow.
Okay, apparently I can't.
Well, we know another reason why he does that is because, on his website, he states that he will do everything he can to stop Trump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this, that's the reason why he's passed this.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he's being a good libtard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still struggling through this.
He's pretending this is a good blue state.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed Thursday morning at a social services, of all places, agency in Aurora under the order of Illinois Department of Human Services would expand access to welcoming centers in the state for immigrants, refugees, and those seeking asylum. State agencies also would inform immigrants, refugees, and asylum seekers about helpful programs such as social and economic opportunities. I thought we didn't give them any money, though.
No.
Somebody tried to tell me that the other day, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yes.
You were on the thread.
Yes, I was.
Oh, we don't give money to illegals. We don't give them driver's
Asylum
licenses.
seekers.
Yeah, we don't do that.
illegals. No.
Because they don't have a social security number. I was like, well, you're a little fucking wrong because we are right about that actually. Because
we actually
do this.
Mm-hmm.
And our governor just signed a bill supporting it.
Yep.
Or an executive order.
I mean, what do you think that means? Social and economic opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ron's from Canada, dude.
Really?
Well, Ron's in Canada, Saskatchewan.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ron, I have they long since passed away, but I had family in Edmonton. So, thanks for joining us, by the way.
Yeah, I don't remember where at one point in time my great-grandparents lived in Canada, but they resided in Canada for a while.
Yeah, if you haven't been with us before, this show is very, very unique, and we like to keep it that way. And, of course, you can see we do really stupid things like mixing two wrong liquors together and drinking it on air.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to regret that. I'm probably going to have the raging shits for the rest. I'm going to have Taco Bell drops for the rest of the night.
I'm gonna die laughing if it's true.
Yeah, I'll text you probably about 10:30. Like, dude, it's coming out like hot lava. It's gonna be like soft serve. Anybody who's on YouTube is getting the visuals too. That's the great part. The Democratic governor says Republican President Donald Trump is doing everything he can do to attack immigrants and refugees.
FUGs.
Yep.
I can do this a new word for us.
FUGs.
FUGs. Pritzker said instead his administration will stand up for all of our children and families. No, you're not.
No,
you're standing
not
up for
at
people
all.
that don't fucking be here.
Who aren't even citizens.
Nope.
You know who's more pissed off, and we've said this 1,000 times, you know who's more pissed off about illegal immigration than we are? The legal immigrants.
Yes.
Because it makes a mockery of them coming here legally to be a citizen.
Well, it makes them look bad, too.
Yes, it does.
It puts a stain on them.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody wants that shit.
I was going to say, my stepmom came here legally, and yeah.
Yeah, they're the same way.
Oh, I love this guy. Dude, Ron, you are our new best friend, okay? Pilsner and tequila.
Nice.
I love this guy. Hey, I was drinking the other night, Ron, off on a tangent here on the show. The other night, I was drinking rum and tequila mixed. Why did Matt look at me like he was terrified?
That's kind of an awful combination there.
No, actually, what you do is you take your ice, you put it in a fucking cup.
Mm-hmm.
You take about 2 shots of rum and then 1 shot of tequila and mix them together. And it's got to be a Resposito. It can't be a Reno, you know.
Yeah.
It has to be a Resposito.
Okay.
It gives it a very unique flavor. And then, of course, you follow it with a Pilsner, which we don't have in our hands right now. We just have a beer bottle. But
that's what I'm brewing next.
Yeah, Matt brews, by the way, Ron. We're boozers here. But again, you know, this shows that Pritzker actually has no clue what is going on in his state, in my state, and it's getting terrifying on how bad things are getting for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you thought it was bad before, and you thought we had to fight before. It's getting 3,000 times worse.
Well, yeah,
it's terrifying.
And we knew once he got in office, we knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
We just we weren't quite sure how soon.
No.
Oh, we called it.
We didn't think it was going to be day one.
No, we didn't. But it was day one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mike, after the tornado, I've been quite the boozer, actually.
Yeah. Got to drown the sorrow somehow.
Well, maybe one day we'll talk completely about what kind of booze we all like and everything. Obviously, you know, we like the Kraken. But I have a very nice collection of whiskey, and I also have Appleton Estate rum, which is actually really good. Matt took a drink of it, and I told him, I said, the first drink is kind of funky. You won't really like it.
It was a little rough, the first drink.
And then after that, it's like smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it's definitely really good sipping rum. You don't have to mix it with anything, which we don't mix anything with anything.
Mm-mm.
You drink that shit right out of the bottle.
I'll say, hell, even the crappy stuff that you were drinking, you weren't mixing with anything other than the Kraken, but that's besides the point.
And I'll never, ever, ever do that again. I feel violated. It seriously, as soon as it hit me, I'm like, oh man, that's bad. That's just so bad. I'm not kidding. As soon as it went down, did you see the look on my face?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
You were like,
the faces
shit.
were priceless.
I was cringing for you. I was like,
I was too.
Oh yeah, that one puckered up the butthole.
But like I said, before he mixed it, I made sure to confess that, you know, I was nice enough to sit over here silently while you both went through your little spiel with trying to decide who was going to be the sucker to...
And by the way, since we're going to go to break, because we're going to run late tonight, we obviously are. I got to play something for Mike.
Okay.
Because me and Mike are going to have to fight to the death over this person. So I'm going to play something for Mike. But as it were, I mean...
Time for ding-a-ling-tug-tug.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Suffering with smile, I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego heart, they can be big 'cause I'm
What you listening to?
The Machine Radio Show.
What did you say?
I didn't stutter. I said.
The Machine Radio Show.
You just blew my mind.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the show.
You're like an onion, an outer layer of cocksucker, and when you peel it away, there is 10 more layers of cocksucker underneath.
I had to do it, man. I'm sorry. It has happened. Well, I think we lost listener Chris too.
He loves us.
He loves us. Again, we are definitely going to be running late tonight. Oh shit, I'm being yelled at already. No nookie for you.
Well, is you.
Hey, sex is like playing bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. Anyhow, I'm still burping that shit, dude. That's just nasty. We saw the CNN episode already, have we not? Of what happened to some young kids who happen to be wearing Make America Great Again hats. They're from a Catholic school. And immediately CNN only did the 60 seconds of this hour-long video. And you have this one gentleman who's Native American beating a drum in the kid's ear, and the kid has a smirk on his face. And they're like, oh no, he's got a smirk on his face. The world's going to fucking end. He's a racist. Because he's got that hat on. Anybody who wears that hat is racist. I've actually fucking heard that.
I've heard it too.
Alyssa Milano, for one.
No, I'm talking about more local.
Yes.
People I actually know personally have said that. I'm like, are you crazy? Man, Nathan Phillips, who was known by another name, was it Snark?
I believe so.
Or something weird like that.
Yeah.
He's actually an activist. He's a what you call a community organizer. So he's like, Obama. And he's an agitator. That's all he is. That's all he's ever done. Let's just start from the beginning. These kids were on a tour with their school. They were at the Lincoln Memorial. They were called inbreeders and everything else like that by some other protesters that were there. These kids were not protesting. They were there to see the sights. They were told to ignore them, and they did, and they walked through. And after they, this walking rectum with a drum saw what was going on and decided to basically get involved and to agitate things even further, did he not?
Yes, he stepped between the two groups.
And he started beating the drum in front of this kid's face. In which this kid was literally he was smirking at him, which I would have too. Actually, I would have punched the motherfucker out.
And there were a couple of others in the group with whatever the...
Listen, I like Ron already, dude. He's awesome.
Yeah.
But CNN aired the 60-second spot, and even after they found out that this was a complete and utter falsehood, and they had to do a retraction, which is a miracle in and of itself, they still tried to push it that these kids, since they wear mega hats, or wearing mega hats, are racist and evil. Nothing can be further from the truth. When you watch the video, it's exactly the opposite. These kids literally just stood their ground. So I guess they were supposed to flee and run away from the skinny little old guy beating the drum. In which all the networks were making this guy out to be a hero, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, he's showing them racist kids.
Vietnam.
Well, I was getting to that, but he's showing them all them racist kids. Oh, he's a Vietnam veteran hero.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw combat.
Mm-mm.
Never did anything remotely combat. In fact, he went AWOL 3 times. So he's the lowest form of, let's just go ahead. But this is a big hot topic, and I want to touch down on it because this man is in fact no hero. He actually has a violent criminal record. He's very, like I say, he's just an agitator. That's all he is.
Mm-hmm.
And these poor kids are now, especially the one with the smirk on his face, which is Nick Sandman, I believe.
Believe so.
He's been receiving death threats.
They had to close the school for several days because the school itself was receiving threats and
bomb threats.
Mm-hmm.
I think his family's even receiving threats too.
Yeah, and well, he has actually come out and talked, and he goes, "I will not stand back and allow my family name to be smeared in the mud over something that didn't actually happen."
They had the entire school had lawyered up, or a lawyer was offering to represent the students that were.
Well, and I know they're probably going to go after this, the walking rectum beating the drum, but what they need to go after is the mainstream media.
They were threatening suit against the media for slander and
I'm not talking. I mean, I think they should do it regardless if they do their fake retraction or whatever else. They need to go after them and take a giant shit on them. They really do.
Yeah, because the kids didn't do anything.
Right, and I mean it's what they're famous for.
Mm-hmm.
Putting out a story before we even have all the facts, and they are the cause of this, so they should pay the price for it.
Because there were other videos of different standpoints that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, instead of they pick and choose what they want to show and edit it. And
edited it down to 60 seconds to the whole confrontation between the walking rectum with the drum and turned it into the teenager being racist and solely because they were confronted by a group of blacks yelling racial slurs at the group of white kids standing out in front of the Lincoln Memorial to begin with when he decided to intervene between the two groups, and the group of high school kids didn't say a word to anybody about anything.
No, I actually, unfortunately, I have a lot of time on my hands now since I'm, got unemployed by fucking Dorothy and Toto stealing my shit. I sat down and watched the entire hour plus video, and that kid did nothing but stand his ground. They're like, well, he shouldn't. Now people are saying, well, he may be in the right, but he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have stood his ground. Bull fucking shit.
Bullshit.
I was like, I'd have beat that guy with his drum.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I guess him being this kid being in a Catholic school taught him more restraint.
I was going to say, worst case scenario, he was trying to silence the fact that some of his other classmates were chanting a school song or whatever further down, and he was afraid that, that could be construed as racist or whatever.
Right.
But, like I said, I guess he's got a little bit more restraint than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Because when that guy come up and start beating his drums, I'm already hard of hearing to begin with. So it would agitate me if he was beating the drum in my ear.
Right.
And when he started yelling his chants and stuff like that in my face and was trying to taunt me, I probably would have retaliated.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't have liked it.
No.
I probably would have gotten wrote up for elder abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would have had to have surgically removed my boot from his ass. I'm just saying that. There's no joke about that.
Oh no.
I know of many people who would feel the same way. And I know I'm gonna catch some shit on that too. They're like, oh no, you know, you're supposed to, you know, restraint. No. At that point, he is basically initiating the problem. And I'm obliged to, I don't know, bury a size 10 steel toe in his butt cheeks. His wrinkled old ass. I would... Osteoporosis be damned. I'm going to compress his spine with my fucking foot. But this kid did a good job. And yes, Ron, Crystal Skull vodka is badass. I will say that. I'm not much of a vodka fan. I'm more of a whiskey rum guy myself. One of our other listeners actually is a constant drinker of Crystal Skull. And I think Mike died of excitement because he's no longer talking.
Well, you know, he may have had to gone and polish one off considering you were playing a song that he enjoyed.
Yeah, but I've got to pee. Seriously, I mean, if this microphone wouldn't pick it up, I'd put my dick in a cup.
Jesus. You might have to be careful of the cameras, too.
I would totally... I don't know. It's not showing the waist down, dude. All you're going to hear is a fucking tinkle. I'll be doing the trucker bomb. The piss bomb. But, no, seriously, though. And it was amazing how many people turned on this kid. You know, even people that I know, they're like, oh, did you see this? They're bad. He's bad. He's very bad. I'm like, no, actually, he didn't do anything wrong.
Nope.
What do you mean? He was smirking at that guy. I'm like, that guy was initiating the problem.
So what? He was smirking at him. Who cares?
He didn't do a damn thing
Yeah,
but
it's
had
not
a
like
smirk on his face.
Yeah. I mean, so what?
Yeah,
I mean, I applaud the kid for standing up for what he believed in, you know, and doing what he did.
This guy, literally and figuratively, came in to agitate the situation.
Yep.
He walked through the crowd, got right into the center of them, and then started beating his drum in a fucking kid's ear.
Yep.
This kid didn't do anything wrong. None of these kids did anything wrong. He could have stopped at the first one, the second one, whatever. No, he went right in the center because he wanted to be the center of attention. And I mean, I got friends. I mean, obviously, if you look at me,
Josh.
Josh, I probably would. I'm married.
Yes, Ron. Our show does have a cam. We're on YouTube, Mixer, Periscope, whatever the other ones are.
I'll tell you what, Ron. Give me a split second, and I will actually get you the link for our YouTube so you can subscribe to it and everything. My name is Brandon. You know, this voice is Brandon because you're not seeing us right now.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mark, better known as Silent Bob.
You did not just use your first fucking name on my show.
Yes, I did.
You were known as Silent Bob. Don't ever fuck. You Sasquatch motherfucker. I really do have to piss. Okay, this is gonna.
So go.
I'm gonna turn the sound down here for a second.
This is gonna. So go.
I'm gonna turn the sound down here for a second.
This is gonna. So go.
I'm gonna turn. Hopefully this works because we've had issues with Spreaker not wanting to. Yeah, Ron, it's not letting me.
Really?
Hey, Josh, can you help out Ron? Because you guys can send links, but we can't. Matt, you probably could.
I might be able to send one on here.
Well, hurry up. I got piss.
So go.
I gotta go dig it up.
I go bad.
I got a tinkle. Yeah, I just had too much alcohol.
We've been here for almost 2 hours. I've been taking a piss once, so we won't talk about it. Ron, he's going to try and get you the link. For some reason, it will not let me pass it along to you. Spreaker is not allowing me to right-click or anything, so give me just a minute.
Technical difficulties.
Yep, there we go.
Well, it's about to be testicle difficulties. I got to piss.
Tinkle, tinkle.
Hey, Matt, no dead air. You got to talk. No dead air.
No dead
So
air.
I can talk about anything I want.
Okay, we should just go to break. I'll be right back.
We promise we won't do anything, Dad.
All right, that should be the link for you to check us out and subscribe on YouTube. And like I said, we are, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Mixer, Discord.
You do have a
No, somebody else threw one up there. Hey, thanks, Chris.
You do also have a website.
Yeah, we do have a website too. Yes, Weaponized Sloth Productions, which we failed to explain last week.
I wasn't here. I wasn't a part of the failure, so...
Yeah. You can check us out on Weaponized Sloth Productions, too, which has other radio shows on it. So, and we do have an app for that. See what I did there? Anyway, you can go to the Google Play Store and look up WSP.FM. Just look for the little sloth, download it, and anytime one of us goes live, it'll send you a notification, and then also kick you. You can find the website and find the rest of the shows on there. Where we got the Ho-Ho Show, the Machine, the Green Dragon's Inn, and the Roho Show. Those are the 4 shows that we do have. And everybody has their own time slot during each day. That was quick. You come in here looking like you've been violated.
I felt like
it.
You look like it and walk like you've been violated.
Hi.
Feel better?
Well, yeah, it came out like a 5-gallon bucket.
All at once? Damn.
Oh, dude, it was coming. I'm like, oh, shit.
Somebody turned the fire hose on. Ron says wants all of us to tweet him. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I have Twitter, don't I?
Yeah, we have a
The
Twitter
show
account.
has. I know the show has.
The show
a Twitter.
does.
The show does, but do I?
I don't know if you have a Twitter.
I don't know if you have a personal one, but I know the show does.
I was going to say I don't know.
No,
if
you do have a personal one.
I
don't. Yeah, because you follow me. You follow my show on it, and I've
I
been
don't
following
remember. You know how many different fucking programs I have? Okay, we've totally lost control of what's going on here. So what were you guys talking about while I was gone?
WSP.FM, Weaponized Sloth Productions.
I made sure to bring that up. Also,
and the app.
Let me see.
Did I
It
just
says
say-
live now.
I just closed everything out.
No. Yeah, we're back.
I just closed everything out.
No. Or it's just, yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
We're back.
It's running live, so.
Or it's just, yeah, we're back. Okay, Ron, I'm Brandon.
I'm Matt.
That's Matt.
Silent Bob.
Yeah. Otherwise known as Sasquatch or Billy Goat.
Or Mark.
No, your name is not Mark. It's Sasquatch or Billy Goat. Anyhow, as you can see, Ron, we are a different breed. We're unlike anything you ever hear on a daily basis, or probably will ever hear again, to be honest with you. We do this not just as a service, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
To us, it's fun. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
not a monetary thing. We are doing it
No.
for the good times.
Oh, I think that's what a lot of us for Weaponized Sloth. It's fun for us. Josh.
Yep, I would agree with that.
What did he fucking say? No,
he goes,
I'm not-
He's
I'm-
the soulless ginger grease monkey.
Yep. Yeah. Josh went to Kia one time and still couldn't buy a soul. And we're out of Kraken. Who let this happen?
We were all po. We couldn't buy any more.
I'm broke, bitch.
We will have more next week, though. I promise that.
Dude, I'm down to like a fucking drop of booze,
And
too.
the bad thing is this is the last of the homebrew. We won't have any for a month
How do you fuck up like that?
because I only have 12 bottles. But I'm solving that problem tomorrow.
I could have been going out and buying booze and drinking it, and then giving you the bottles.
Yep.
Hey, Ron, well, when we get everything figured out, see, this is a borrowed studio. Our personal studio, my personal studio, is no longer up in operation because on December 1st, an F3 tornado came through and fucking took everything.
Yes, it did.
So when we do get that up and running, we do have a phone number, but we're not set up for it here.
Right.
When the crazy guy that owns the place comes back, we will probably set this up to where we can, again, take phone calls.
Yeah, because the three of us actually run radio shows out of this studio. The fourth one.
I was going to say, the two of you and
Ho-Ho.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I mean, if I could get some of our gear back somehow, go find Dorothy and Toto and kick the shit out of them and take our shit back, I'd use the closet. I don't give a shit. I'd put us two in the closet and we'd be like, we're here. We got our own room.
I was going to say, hell, you'd set up in the basement, worst case scenario.
Yeah, we could do that too, but there's a lot of moisture down there. We'd have to definitely dehumidify the fuck out of that place.
Right.
Because we wouldn't want to put an expensive computer like the one I had down there.
I know.
But as much fun as this has been,
probably should call it a night.
Well, that's why we're not going to put a camera in that room. Poor Matt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shut the light off on him, and
Surprise, motherfucker!
Light comes back on. We're both shirtless. I'm wide-eyed.
What just happened?
I was going to say, considering he was, he is a former Marine, you never know.
Did you just say former?
I'm going to move so that I don't get hit with the hand.
I'm going to get a boot thrown at me.
I'll be right back.
I misworded. Hey, easy there, buddy. I misworded that.
Now, Mr. Mark.
I know it's not former.
Can we say that one more time?
I said I know it's not former. My apologies.
Once a Marine?
Always a Marine.
Okay, you're safe for now. Now that I have drop kicked everything off the fucking counter.
Vector went for a little ride, but he's still
He's
snoring through it.
My foot caught the cable as I was trying to get around.
Yes.
Sit your $5 ass down.
What is it with this thing doing?
Yes!
What
That is
the fuck
amazing.
is going on?
That is amazing.
Why is this happening? We're in Illinois, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The wonderful state of Illinois.
Yeah, every chat site is definitely different through Spreaker. We're a special breed of idiot. I'm just doing that, obviously. Something's touching me. Something's touching me. Anyhow, I forgot what we were saying because Mark fucked me up.
How dare you?
I think we were getting close to wrapping up.
Yeah.
We were getting close to wrapping up. We've been on here for 2 hours. We can actually go for 3, 4, whatever the fuck we want. But no, what I was saying is we have, Ron, we actually have, we're not just on Spreaker, we're on, oh hell, what are we on? We're on everything. Mixer, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all manners of other fuckery. And we stay this way. We have our own radio station as well as a radio show because, well, we're not FCC compliant. In fact, this is for the FCC, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you very much, the FCC, for proving that free speech just isn't free.
On multiple occasions, we have been offered syndication through AM/FM radio, but they want us to change what we do and what we say.
Yeah.
If we wanted to be like everybody else, that's what we would do. We don't want to be like everybody else. One guy said, "He's like, yeah, we can get you on on FM radio right away, but you're gonna have to stop using foul language. You're gonna have to stop using some of the cuts that you do. You're gonna have to stop using the music that you do." I'm like, okay, so you basically wants to be like everybody else. That's boring.
Yeah.
I mean, on FCC regulated airwaves, you can prick your finger.
But you can't finger your prick.
Right. You see where we're going with this? We like where we are. And did you tell them? You told them about WSP-FM, yeah?
Yes.
Did you send them the link to and tell them about the app?
I did tell them about going to Google Play Store, type in WSP.FM, and look for the sloth.
No, Ron, we're actually a little bit further south. We're Southern boys by birth.
Yeah.
But yeah, WSP-FM and Google Play Store. You can listen to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Much to your dismay, we are on all the time. Thursdays is what this show airs. Matt, what's your show air?
I'm on.
I don't give a fuck.
Aww.
Oh, go ahead.
Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. My show is The Green Dragon's Inn.
And what's it entail?
Everything geeky. So, gaming updates, movie reviews, tech, everything geeky.
I think we should still get on there and talk about Real Doll.
Dungeons and Dragons and cosplay and LARP and all kinds of fun stuff.
I think we should talk about Real Doll. Because I'm fairly for certain most of the people that listen to your show probably will never get laid. So they're probably going to buy a Real Doll. I listen to your show, but never mind.
Let's see if I can actually copy this link.
And we have who on another day?
We have Ho Ho of the Ho Ho Show.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
He does Saturdays at 7 p.m. is the Ho Ho Show, and his is politics. And then on Mondays he also does the movie review, which I co-host because I'm a co-hosting whore.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do to him for the movie review though?
What's that?
Make him watch like Pornhub and stuff like that. No, sir. We are not from Northern Illinois. We are Southern by birth. We do not claim Chicago. Anything north of I-80 it should be an island. You know, kind of like you guys in the French Quarter, Quebec.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over there?
I am actually posting the
trying to send a link or post the link to
the Google Play Store.
Why is it spelt wrong?
Because my phone auto-corrected that.
It auto-corrected the fuck out of it.
It doesn't matter. As long as you click on the link, or copy-paste the link, it'll take you to Weaponized Sloth. Yeah, when it's supposed to autocorrect, it doesn't. And then when I don't need it to autocorrect, it will autocorrect.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying there. I understand now.
Oh, we also have the Roho Show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when's Roho Show again?
Friday night, 7 p.m. And his entails politics and geeky stuff. It's kind of a wide range there.
So he's trying to
combine
all of us together?
I think so. He's kind of like the middle.
Well, he is the middle. He's the penis. Anyhow, you know what we need to do again, and I think this time it's our turn to host it, is it not?
We do. We need to do another one.
Weaponized Sloth Productions also does a, however long we feel like airing, We call it the Weaponized Think Tank.
Right. And it's
we-
all of us from all radio shows together on one show.
Do you want to guess who's the most obnoxious of the group?
Gee, I wonder. That's not hard to figure out.
Because I was mentioning some fucked up shit last time. It was making everybody laugh. That was the point. Yeah, Google Maps is awesome. Google Earth, actually, I used to find my family's home that used to be in Edmonton. I was kind of pissed off, though, because somebody busted a hole in the wall and put a fucking French door in. We're German. Don't put a French door in our house. But anyhow, I am set up. We are just about ready to get out of here. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us, as per usual, especially listener Ron. He is a badass. It's always nice to have new and interesting people to jump in and join us.
Definitely.
And we're, like I said, we're here every Thursday, much to most people's dismay, including the Democrats. They really don't like us very much. But that being said, we are done for the night, and we are out of here. And thank you for joining us.
Yes. Come back next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, I'll be older by then.
Yeah, you will.
Yep.
Oh, I just thought about it. My birthday's on Wednesday next week.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to be sober enough to do the show?
Birthday
I don't know.
special.
I am probably going to be sitting here in sunglasses and shit. But all right, we are out of here. Thanks for joining us. We'll be on chat for probably another 4 or 5 minutes, and well, we're gone.
Yep.
Good night, all.
Night.
Someone else, and we take off our clothes. Do you understand?